Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Survive and Thrive. I hope everybody was able to survive the holiday hangover and you were able to spend some good quality time with friends and family. Today I wanted to talk about one of those crypto projects or investment options out there that I see that has a lot of promise going into 2022, and that is Algorand, A-L-G-O. In this Investors Observer article on Sunday, December 26th, Algorand rises 4.22% and outperforms the crypto market on Sunday. Algorand has been relatively less volatile than the crypto market according to a recent analysis of the market. So far Sunday, the crypto has advanced 4.22% to $1.64. Investors Observer gives Algorand a low volatility rank of 19, placing it in the bottom 19% of cryptos on the market. And I've touched on this before, this is probably one of the most covered investment options out there that I've done as far as videos when you look through my list of what I've covered. And I really do think that this is a solid investment, long-term play that will continue to build on its market cap ranking. When I first covered this project about 8 or 9 months ago, I'll put that suggestion link up here in the upper right-hand corner and you can take a look at that. They were in the 34 to 36 market cap ranking. And as it's continued through this year, they went as high as 18, and I think they're around the 21 or 22 market cap rank today. So it is one that I think that is going to continue to climb, and I have a great feeling that this in the next 2 to 3 years is going to be in that top 10. The volatility gauge analyzes this means that the rank represents its recent trends and isn't overly influenced by a sudden spike or two in volatility. And that's really hard to say, especially with the crypto project, because they are so up and down. For any of you that are invested in crypto, and there can be wild swings from week to week or month to month. I did see this article pop up in the Motley Fool. 2 cryptocurrencies that can surpass Shiba Inu and Dogecoin in 2022. And this article goes on to talk about the Stellar project and Algorand, which obviously I want to focus on today. The first cryptocurrency that can leapfrog both ultra popular meme coins is Algorand. To offer some idea of where things currently stand, Dogecoin has a 23.2 billion market cap, Shiba Inu chimes in at 19.9 billion, and Algorand is toting around a 10.2 billion market value. Now I think a big reason why they aren't much higher than where they currently are valued is because there hasn't been a big huge jump in with investors. For whatever reason, they've kind of stayed behind the scenes, but they are developing all along, and they've got one of the strongest foundations out there in terms of use case for the current and long-term demand of what businesses are going to want out of crypto and blockchain technology. With more than 15,000 listed cryptocurrencies on coinmarketcap.com, differentiation, competitive edge, and real-world potential are what will separate the winners from a sea of short-term hype. In Algorand's case, it has 3 important factors that should allow it to be a long-term success. The first, unique blockchain consensus mechanism, is an improvement over traditional proof of stake. This mechanism, known as pure proof of stake, randomly and secretly chooses small groups of algo hodlers to vote on proposals and proposed blocks. Now, a hodler is somebody who's buying in and holding for the long term. With this randomization in place, Algorand developers have effectively eliminated the possibility of small groups of hodlers disrupting the network. Secondly, Algorand is fast. A quick check of its key metrics as of this past weekend revealed a transactional finality of 4.39 seconds and the ability to process 1,152 transactions per second, or TPS. Compare this to Shiba Inu, an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum blockchain, which is limited to 13 TPS and takes about 6 minutes to complete a transaction. But the third and most important aspect of Algorand is that the developers focus on blockchain interoperability. And I'll get into that in more detail here in the next article. With a lot of businesses developing a unique blockchain, there's the real possibility they won't work with each other. Algorand is developing solutions that allow differing blockchain technology to mesh. This makes Algorand a good bet to be a hit with the business world. And I've already seen a lot of this promise. You can look through my list of the videos that I've talked about. There's Global MA Pay, where they've done this in another country that deals with medical payments throughout the world, and using this blockchain technology to take out the middleman and reduce the fees and transactions that have to do with processing medical payments. It's going to be something that's going to be utilized all over the world eventually, and I see that Algorand's going to play a huge role in this. And like I said, when investors start to really truly understand what this project is about, they're going to jump in huge numbers, and that's when you're going to really see this project propel. Globe News Wire, world's first embeddable decentralized exchange, Algo Swap, launches on Algorand. Algorand-based startup Headline Incorporated has successfully built and deployed a customizable embeddable decentralized exchange, or DEX, DEX. I've touched on this before. With a 7-line snippet of code, anyone building dApps, decentralized applications, that's something that I also think is going to be huge for Algorand. On the Algorand blockchain can now integrate their own custom DEX solution. Algo Swap is compatible with every major web platform, including WordPress, Webflow, Django, Gatsby, Ghost, Drupal, Joomla, Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, and many more. Now, just reading that alone, you can start to see how they're really cross-platform integrating and making this so that it's going to be something that can be used in almost any application that you can think of. Now, this goes on to say, it's a groundbreaking achievement for several key reasons. Algo Swap effectively condenses the DEX experience into a no-code widget. This allows Algorand blockchain developers to easily develop their own custom DEX with absolutely no coding required. Russ Wilcox, a partner at Pillar VC, which was an early investor in Algorand, had this to say on Twitter regarding Algo Swap. Every Web3 project can easily have its own token with tools like this. And I know that many of you have seen this Web 3.0 or Web 3 being thrown around with blockchain and the future internet. And so you can start to see how Algorand is really starting to build this out. And yes, they are one of those companies that's behind the scenes, but this project is really going to take off over time. Now, I wanted to also touch on just these blue words that you can see on the screen that are jumping out that I have never really known about before this article. They are talking about Headline Incorporated plays a pivotal role in driving the adoption of Algorand. In addition to Algo Swap, Headline is committed to the ongoing development of Algo Pay, a companion no-code payment solution that is fully integrated on over 50 Algorand e-commerce and small business websites. Headline is also the force behind several other key Algorand ecosystem projects, including Forum, a proof-of-stake social network, Algo Cloud, SaaS platform, or software as a service for enterprise businesses, and Pipeline UI. Pipeline UI is a blockchain developer toolkit built in collaboration with the Algorand Foundation. All very exciting when you start to see that they are truly building an ecosystem, a true system that's going to be able to be used across the world. And so once, like I said, investors start to realize the true value of this company, that's when you're going to start to see this rapidly grow in market cap, and that rank as far as how much investors are willing to put into this company and get behind. And I'm just glad to have been an early adopter of this, and will continue to buy in. Anything less than $2 per coin is a steal of a deal. Make sure that you do your own research if you aren't in this company already, and do your due diligence. Really understand their vision, look up their history, figure out what their company really is about. You can go to their website and learn a lot about Silvio Micali, the original founder, as well as everybody who's involved and the over 500 businesses that they've already been able to utilize this blockchain technology in. But like I said, you can see $1.60 today. Year to date, if I scroll down here, 79 cents as of February 6th, all the way up to $1.60 in today's latest update. So a great gain over time. It's doubled. Is it the most lucrative crypto project out there? Probably not, but I think it's a safe and stable one that, like I said, has a great chance over time to be one of those top 10 leaders, if not in the top 5. So that's why I'm really jumping in heavy, and you can see my conviction for this company. As of March or April of this year, within my top 5 holdings, I made it a point that I wanted to grow that to be, if not the top 1 or 2. And so later this year, I'll go back over a previous video that I did and talk about how my top 5 holdings in cryptos have changed with my public account on Coinbase. And please make sure that if you are interested, one of those exchanges out there that's a great one is Coinbase, very user-friendly, and there is a lot of benefit to the way that it works. It's very secure. I'll put a suggestion link up here. You can take a look at that to see more of the details about that exchange and how it works. And I'll also have a referral link down in my description below, where for every $100 of Bitcoin that you buy, you get a free $10, and I do as well. So it's a win-win for all of us involved as crypto community members, and just helping us to build this out to what this should be in the future. This is the future of the internet and the future of how business will be done. And you're going to want to jump in while it's still relatively cheap. Those are where the biggest gains are. And that's all I really wanted to cover today. Like I mentioned, this is a company that I continue to talk about time and time again because I really do believe. And I'm really hoping that these videos in time will go to prove my conviction. If you've gotten value out of what you've watched today, please make sure to hit that like button so you can get this information out to others and help them with their free financial education and building their path to financial freedom. I'm really excited about the opportunities in 2022, and I think that this is one of those investment options out there that's really going to excel. I'm also doing weekly updates and videos from everything from crypto projects to stock companies out there to invest in, as well as NFTs, NFT gaming, and just free financial techniques to be able to help you really build out and utilize your money to your best benefit. Make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell so that you're notified as new content is uploaded. And let's end this year with a bang and make it a great 2022. Keep your ears low to the ground, look for those opportunities to build wealth, and don't just survive, thrive.